right? So Newton's third law. What it is the law? For every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. So F action and F reaction, both the values are same. Both the values are same, but what happened? Opposite directions. Values are same but opposite direction. Action suppose performed by 100 newtons, reaction also 100 newtons. But it is acting positive x-axis side, this will be acting negative x-axis. So for this case, two conditions are there. First condition is what? One body must and should be rigid. Not only one body, two bodies. Two bodies should be rigid bodies. Clear? Second one, in this case, minimum two bodies are required. Maximum depend upon the nature. It is not there in our syllabus also. Right now in our syllabus we have only two bodies required. One body apply force. Clear? Second body gives a reaction. So this is nothing but what? Pair of forces. It is pair of forces. Clear enough? I'll give simple example. Here I want to walk on the surface of the ground. Clear? Right now this is the floor done. It is a rigid surface. I want to walk. Second, I want to walk on the sandy surface. Third, I want to walk on the muddy surface. Clear enough? Three different surfaces. In this case what happened? I can able to walk very fastly and maximum distance I can able to walk without any strain on the normal road. Because this is the road now. It is what? Rigid. With the help of my foot, I am applying force. Means I am applying force on the ground. So how much force I am giving to the ground? It receives none. Then the same amount of force again it is given to my foot. Clear? When ఎంత force కింద ground కి ఇస్తున్నానో మళ్ళీ same force ground return to my foot. Then I can lift my foot upward. Clear? I can lift my foot upward. I am applying force only to what? Direction. కాల్ని పైకి లేపడం కోసం మాత్రమే direction మాత్రమే I want to give second situation. But force is given by what? Earth only. Action performed by foot, reaction given by whom? Earth. Then I can able to walk easily. Clear? Here I am giving 100 meters downward, I am receiving 100 meters backward, so I can able to walk. My energy is measured only to lift up, so that's it. Direction point of view. Next, if it is a soil surface, muddy surface, soil surface, I am applying force here. Then what happened? I am giving force is equal to 100 newtons, but what happened? I will receive only some 50 newtons. Because it is not rigid surface, I am receiving only 50 newtons. So what happened? It is difficult to walk on the surface of soil. It is easy to walk on the surface of normal ground. It is difficult to walk on the surface of sand. Because it is not giving back. On this surface, if I can able to walk, suppose 5 kilometers. But here, I can able to walk only 1 kilometer, then total my energy will be exhausted. I think you all experienced this situation. It is because, in this case what happened? I am receiving return back energy to walk. Here what happened? 50% of energy only I am returning back. So I can't able to walk safely. Clear? Muddy surface, I will receive only 20%. It is more difficult. It is more difficult to walk. It will be clumsy. Clear? That means action performed by our foot, where? On the ground. So ground returns the force, opposite direction. So I am giving downward, it is taken as suppose positive. Receiving backward is taken as what here? Negative. Clear? The ball is thrown, dropped, touches the ground. Again, if friction is not there, it bounces to my hand. This is what happens. Action, reaction. Two bodies are required. In this case, one body should be at rest, other may be in motion, or both should be in motion also. There is no problem. Here this is called as Newton's third law. One more example. This is one example I gave. One more example. You are all familiar bowing an arrow. This is what is string. Here, bow. It is the form of an arc made with a wood or a metal. This is a string, tightly connected. Maximum stiffness is there. Now, tail of the arrow I am placing here. It will be like this. To bow the arrow, so what should I do? The tail by pulling backward, applying force on the string to pull backward. Means arrow applying force where on the string to pull backward. Then I am releasing my fingers, and then automatically what happens? Whatever force received by tail, received by string, it is given to tail, so it will be rushed forward direction. Action performed by arrow, reaction performed by string. Here, next situation. Rocket. Clear enough? I want to launch a rocket. So what happened? This is the combustion chamber. It is the combustion chamber. So automatically what happened? Whenever count is started, the fuel which is present in the combustion chamber start to burn. At zero level start comes, the gate is opened, and automatically what happens? The gas which is present here will apply force downward on the ground. Then ground returns the force, the rocket will be rushed up. It is also action reaction condition. So many examples are there. Clear? So these are the best examples whatever I explained to you to understand easily. This is called as what here? Newton's third law. Clear? Write out. For every action, for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Write this formula. F action is equal to minus F reaction. After that, next line. It is a pair of forces. It is pair of forces. It is pair of forces. It is a pair of forces. Next point. There is no time lag. There is no, N-O-No. There is no time lag, L-A-G lag. There is no time lag between action and reaction. There is no time lag between action and reaction. Means what? It is very fast phenomenon. మనం ఎప్పుడైతే యాక్షన్ ఇస్తామో within fraction of seconds reaction will be developed. Action ki reaction ki madhyalo time will not taken place. Immediately reaction will be start. Clear? How much time the first body is in contact with the second body to transfer the force. In the same time, second body is in contact with the first body to return the force. It will be less than 1 second. Fraction of seconds. మనం ఎంతసేపు అలా హోల్డ్లో పెట్టినా కూడా ఫోర్స్ రిసీవ్ అయిన తర్వాత ఎప్పుడైనా యూజ్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. సమ్ టైమ్స్ ఇట్ విల్ బి అప్లికబుల్, సమ్ టైమ్స్ మే నాట్ అప్లికబుల్. That's the second part. The condition is what? There is no time lag. With action, reactions are what? Instantaneous phenomena. There is no time gap between action and reaction. This is the third law. So these are the three laws. Once read the statements of three laws. First law, second law and third law. According to our syllabus, in this concept, temperature is not dependent. Temperature is not dependent. It won't react with the temperatures. Temperature is changes automatically, the parameters again changes. If you belong to mechanical branch, you may have some other concepts are there, but according to your ECEL quantum in physics, temperature relations are not there. Next, one more question is there on the screen. X-axis, y-axis, z-axis, three forces are given. Equal forces means what happened? Because of equal forces in all the possible directions, the body should be in equilibrium. It should be at rest position. If angles are equal, if angles are different, it can able to move according one side. So once check the equations. Sorry, three cases, three laws. Yes, no.
From this essay, how many marks?
From every lesson, 2 or 3 questions. For every topic from there, 2 questions minimum, maximum 3 questions. Clear? So based on this one, third law we discussed. Next we have consequences of third law. Names are different, but the phenomenon will remain the same. Here different names are there, but the concept remains same. In the first one,